It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Hey guys, it's almost New Year's and I got a lot of cleanup to do. So there's a really messy workbench and there's a lot going on over here. So I'm gonna spend the day basically organizing, packaging up some of my products and putting it off to the side, and let's do it together. This is Talking with Cars. Woo! All right, guys, this is ridiculous. You know, my workbench is crazy out of order. Needs to be taken care of. I need to organize everything. Thankfully, I was given a Griot gift certificate, so I do have another like bag coming, you know, so I can organize my stuff and put it inside the carrying case. I do have one downstairs. I'll show a picture of it. It's overflowing, and I really kind of need to organize that so that I have like 2 or 3 separate bags of detailing products, so I can kind of keep it downstairs organized, you know, during the winter months, of course, and then during the summer and spring, I can kind of bring them back up. But for now, I need to kind of organize this desk. Let me show you. This is kind of crazy. There's a lot going on here, right? I got my Blue Crush, I got the old Burke stuff, I got my new Press-All bottles for Christmas. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to try that. I got to figure out what I'm going to put inside of it. I got some brakes, right, because I'm going to be doing a brake job on the Mercedes. I got this, right, from SPS, you know, the Alibaba company. But check that out. That's pretty cool, right? Pretty neat, pretty cool gun, you know. And what's cool about this is it's got that push right there, right? So it's like a lock. So you can basically, I'm trying to do this with one hand, but you can lock the trigger in the on position, which I thought was really cool. And then it's got the nozzle holder up front that's already built in. So yeah, it's got the quick connect up front. Maybe this will be the next Talking with Cars gun. I don't know. Comment down below. Tell me what your favorite is. But this is pretty cool. Hopefully it works really well. I'm going to try that out as soon as the weather allows. And this is another one that they have too. This is an M Tracer, right? So it kind of looks familiar, right? It kind of looks like the active one. You know, it's got a quick connect on there too. This one's see-through, which I thought was pretty cool, but it's got a lot of plastic parts. Not really thrilled with this one 100%, but we're going to give it a shot and see what it's all about. I put a swivel down below, but this is the one that really intrigued me. This one is pretty cool. The trigger action's really smooth. I put the quick connect on there. It's got the holder for the nozzles. I think that's pretty cool. So, and I got some soaps here that Jason sent me that I got to try. I already did the decon from Next Zen, right? So that's going to go somewhere. I don't know where. Coach Chemi GFX, Quiver Impact Foam. I got to try that. And Yum Cars Reset. Everyone really is like blown away by this. So really curious to try these 3, especially in the winter, you know, when I try this one. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to have to kind of move this out and move this somewhere. But I'm sure I'll use it up or give it away. I have the Griot ceramic glass coating kit that I've ordered a while ago. And I do need to use this. And I typically, just so you guys know, I typically do the side glass and I do the rear. But I don't do the front because I typically get window wiper judder. And it's definitely because of the coating systems, because I've been kind of polishing that off and it's been getting better. But yeah, and then like I said, I got brakes for one of my cars. I have brakes for my car that I need to do in the spring. Yeah, I got to clean a lot of this stuff up. You know, this is a video that I was planning on doing in the near future, right? This is everything to do with the filter systems in your foam cannons, right? And how there's like a difference in the single stage foam filters, right? In weight, in terms of weight, 3.5 and 5.2 grams. And then also the 3-piece and the 5-piece filters, and see if there's a difference, right? There's one video I'm going to be doing. I'm kind of editing that and getting that all prepared. So I got to like put that together. Got my Talking with Cars mug. Thank you to Image Catalyst. I'll put the link down below so you can order these, and you can order whatever you want through them. They're really cool. They got t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. So, and I also ordered all-purpose cleaner from High Luster, right? The company that I collaborated with for Blue Crush. And I'd like to try this out and see what this is all about. This is good for engines, wheels, tires, rims, trunks, doors, jams. All-purpose cleaner, right? Makes sense. And it's got a whole bunch of dilution ratios here. Engines 1 to 10, wheels 1 to 15. I don't know. I like, with wheels and tires, I'd like to try it like full strength and see how that works. But yeah, I mean, it smells like a cleaner. It smells pretty straightforward, very basic. This is that 2-in-1 wheel cleaner that bumped my Adams wheel and tire cleaner off the top 5. This stuff is unbelievable, man. This stuff like rocks. It's incredible. So yeah, you know, I got a little cleanup to do. I got some pads here from DIY Detail, jeweling pad. I think there's a yellow one here too that I need to kind of put away. So yeah, I have a little cleanup to do. So let's get right to it and spend a couple moments doing that, and we can talk while I do it. You know, even down here, I got some like foam cannons that I need to try out. You know, I got some of this stuff sent to me and I still haven't had a chance. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 foam cannons. 2 of them are the smaller ones. It's like, you know that, and I know Keeve and those guys have done reviews of these already, but this is really kind of interesting. This actually has like the ability to kind of change how much foam or soap you're drawing out. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm kind of anxious to try that. And I got a whole bottle of Chemex Witch's Brew, right? Because I love that as a iron remover. That stuff is incredible. Kind of blows me away. So yeah, there's a little bit of cleanup to do. You know, I have a couple extra things here. Got the DIY rinseless cleaner, the Eco Wash, the mint. You know, I did a review of this and kind of never used it again. Armour Detail Hero. I'm starting to kind of run out of this. You know, I'm almost halfway. Gonna have to get more of that. And believe it or not, I still have Hands rinseless wash here that I haven't finished off. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different rinseless washes, right? So I'm probably gonna give a couple of these away. And my father-in-law gave me this. This is silicone-free detailer. This is from Griots also. This is interesting stuff, right? It smells great, cleans the car. It's just basically a quick detailer. That's all I use it for. Tire and rubber rejuvenator. This stuff is kind of like strong. This is full strength. Yeah, I believe this is full strength, all-purpose, multi-purpose cleaner from Diamond PROTECH. That stuff is incredible. I love that as an all-purpose cleaner. So this is going to be kind of the datum point for an all-purpose cleaner. This is the Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner, and then my favorite interior detailer. All that's here. So yeah, I got to do a little organizing. You know, I have some glass towels that I need to wash up. I got to clean those, get them in the washer. So I did get an extra battery pack, which is really cool for the Ego, right? So now I don't have to worry about running out of battery power. I can swap them out. One's always going to be charged, so that's nice. What else do I got over here? I got my Spotless 2.0, which I rarely use. Guff I've used in the past. I would love to be able to make my own version of this, which doesn't leave as much of a sheen. I mean, this tends to be a little slick if you don't remove it, but it's a really good product. Invisible glass, this stuff is like a really good glass cleaner. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, the only thing I don't like about it is the bottle itself, right? Because if you drop it or something, or if it slips out of your hands, right, you're gonna do some damage. This is the ceramic glass cleaner from Griots. This stuff is pretty good. You know, when I wanna top off, like clean off and top off the ceramic that's on the side windows and stuff like that. And then the Built Hammer Traceless. This stuff is incredible, glass cleaner. I love this stuff, and it is flammable, you know, which is good. That means it works. And I did order, with the gift certificate that I got from Griots, I did order a new rubber glove holder here, because this is actually like peeling away. And I think it's because of the moisture from the sink. It's kind of peeling away, which I'm surprised about. And I thought that this had like a lifetime warranty, but I emailed them and I didn't get any response. So I don't know. So I just ordered another one. I got a gift certificate. So, and I got some other pads here, jeweling pad here. I got, this is a pad that I've had for a little while. This one is Griot's, and this is a 5.5-inch pad, and I use this for polishing the car paint and stuff and getting rid of some defects. This is the sponge that I use for the guff, so I could probably, well, this is like filthy, but I could probably use that, put that over here or something like that. So anyway, bottom line, I need to organize this. So let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna spend the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I got the heater in the garage going. I'm at, I don't know, 48 degrees. Yeah, 48 degrees, 48.7 to be exact. So it's nice and toasty warm. I got my bearskin hoodie on, so that's keeping me warm also. And then I got to get to town. So let's see what this looks like after I'm done. And how can I forget? I have all these foam cannons that I got to sell, right? I got about 33 of them that I got to sell. So I think 30 of them are going to be locked in with someone in California. I'm just waiting for the new year to follow up with them and have them order them. And then 3 of these are going to go to somebody. So we're going to have to get these sold. There's 3 of them that I need to get rid of and get these prepared and get these all like set up for those individuals depending on the pressure washers they got, and so I can put the right orifice size in it and get those out the door. So yeah, I do have quite a few foam cannons that I need to get sold in the next month. I got to get these out of the door. Hey guys, I just want to show you, I'm kind of in the middle of cleaning some stuff up, and I wanted to show you, I have Quiver Rogue, and I did a review of this, and it beat out Jimbo's Super Soaper, just by a hair, by the way, but it did beat it out, only because of the experience. But there were a couple things that I didn't care for it when it was the gelling, right, where I think I showed the little bit of gelling that was happening on the foam cannon, on the bottle and stuff like that, because it was so thick. But one of the things that I noticed over the period of the last month is what it does in cold weather conditions. And I think this is important for a detailer because there's a lot of detailers out there that work in cold weather conditions. So just so you can see what's going on, it's completely solidified. There's nothing moving in this at all. I mean, it's starting to flow a little bit, but it's like molasses. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's very, very thick. And just to put it in perspective, this is the Blue Crush Lab 6 that's been in the garage the same amount of time as this one, right? You can see how flowable it is, right? Hasn't been affected at all by the winter weather conditions. It's working, it's flowable, and then this is the final product, right? With the Blue Crush seal on it, and it's flowable. It's not solidifying, it's not gumming up, it's not doing any of that kind of funky stuff. So just so you know, right? There's some soaps that work better in winter weather conditions and some soaps that don't. So this happens to be one that doesn't. So I'm going to put this inside, and I should have done that originally, but it was kind of a test that I wanted to do to kind of compare this and see what soaps gel and which ones don't. And just so you know, this is Griot's, right? This is their snow foam. Did not gel up, right? It's maybe a little bit thicker than usual, just a hair, but it didn't gel up. That did really well. And this is Jimbo's Super Soaper, right? Didn't gel up, didn't go nuts. I don't know what's going on with that quiver, but that's kind of funky, that's for sure. So that's something to pay attention to. So I'm going to put this on one of the heater grates and kind of let that warm up and see what happens. See if it kind of like gets back to its original state. If not, then this is all garbage. It's a shame, right? Because I do like the smell, the pina colada smell. I mean, it still smells good, but you won't be able to use it. You won't be able to put it in a snow foam cannon or anything. So I'm going to put this on the heater and see what happens. But just so you can see the difference, these other 3 foams, these other 3, and actually if I look at Mint was okay. You know, I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on with Quiver, but this is very, very, very concerning for sure, you know, as a user. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. Oh, by the way, look how liquidy this is after having it in the house for a little bit. It is salvageable, but I'm going to keep it downstairs for now. This is not very cold friendly. So just so you guys know, keep it inside. All right, so I'm done cleaning up the garage, or at least my workbench, and I'm going to show you the final results. Much cleaner. All right, it can actually work. These are my next videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. I got my brake system that I need to replace. All the tools and stuff that I need are there. I got my soldering gun being charged. Asked a buddy of mine if he needs racing tape. That's what that is. And I cleaned up the entire thing, right? So this entire thing is completely cleaned up, ready to go. So I'm happy with the results. Didn't take that long. Took a couple hours, had the TV on, and hope you guys had a great new year. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
It's a beautiful day, this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. What's helping mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. What's helping mine? Could you be mine?